It's a last-minute Christmas song, Angels We Have Heard on High. Basically, I have two short versions. One is pretty much pick style, using a pick. And it's maybe the simpler of the two because it uses stock chords that you probably already know. Even as a beginner, you probably know most, if not all, of these chords. This is the pick style. It's a tab of the pick style version. I'll walk through some of the chords just as a preview, but it's all basic major chords, minor chords. Okay, so the second part is a little more involved. It uses thirds along with some bass notes, the bass notes being the root of each chord in the song. So this is a fingerstyle, simple fingerstyle arrangement. Hope you can make that out. And Angels We Have Heard on High, nice old Christmas tune. So let's take a look at the first part of this. Again, you can use a pick. And just to walk through the chords, we're going to have, basically this is a G major, only as far as the second string, because that's where our melody is going to be on the open B. So you do G this way as a beginner. Well, you don't need the pinky on the first string because we're not playing the first string. Another one is just this little G major triad here. Another one is D7. Then there's a partial D7 here with our C melody, open fourth string along with these two fingers. And then let me find another chord. Okay, here's another one. If you bar the third and fourth strings at the fourth fret and then put the middle finger on the D on the fifth string, fifth fret, that gives us a D chord with the B melody note. So just playing those three strings. This is a little open fourth along with the second fret third. That's like a real minimalist power chord of a D. Okay, when we get to the middle part, here's the chords we're going to use. We're going to use, now again, G major here, but we're going to take that third finger, we're going to put it on the second string D. That's our melody. Now we're going to switch to an E major chord all the way through to the first string. Come back with the pinky, second string, play the D. Second string, first finger, lay down and play the C on the first fret. Play the open B. Now switch to an A minor here. Of course, when you play the A minor, you're going to play the first five strings to catch that fifth string open A. Now we're going to switch to this, which is a D major, open fourth string, A on the third string, second fret, and D on the second string, third fret. Okay? So what this is very much about is, playing a big fat chord and then throwing in a bunch of single notes after it. So A minor, here's that D major, back to this G major that we did earlier as far as the open second string, C major as far as the second string. So we're catching that C on the second string, first fret. Now play the open D, fourth string. And then we have G major, this time only as far as the third string. Okay, so again, it's this, but I'm only coming with the pick as far as the third string to catch our G. Here's that little minimalist power D chord, open fourth string, A on the second fret, third string, G major as far as the open second, C major as far as the C on the second string, first fret, back to the G, this little mini D, and then to repeat the ending, and then all I did at the end was I played a 12th fret harmonics, natural harmonics on the third and fourth strings. Come down, play the G and the B, and if you want, you can play the open B and the first string G. So I think I kind of glossed over the first part. So here we go. We've got the G major as far as the second string. Just playing the open second string there a few times. up to this G major triad, switch to D7, come down to this little D, open fourth, back to G, repeat the G, D, repeat the G, up to the triad here, this little D, F sharp, and B is what those notes are, the mini D, and back to G. Here we hit a repeat sign, we do it again. D7, D down here, back to G, here comes the glory, that part, the middle part. So here's our G, but the ring finger is on the D. Go to an open E major, as far as the first string, come back and play D, C, open B, now A minor. Here's that D where we only go as far as the second string. D, C, B, A, back to this G with the open B. C major as far as the second string to catch the C melody. Open fourth. G, D, G, C, G, D. Then you repeat the Gloria. G major, E major, A minor, D, G, C, D. Here's our ending. Okay, so now we're going to get rid of the pick. We're going to try a little finger style thing. So what's going to happen here is we're going to be playing lots of thirds. And an occasional fourth. Along with that, we're going to throw in the root of the chord once in a while. So here's what we have. Let me give you another look at. This is the finger style one. Okay, and if you can somehow capture this, or at least take a look at it so you familiarize yourself a little bit. Okay, so again, it's going to be a lot of thirds. Let's just take a look at a G major scale played in thirds on the first two strings. So here we go. Just realize that I'm always on the first two strings, and when I'm doing this, it's a minor third, B and G, F sharp and A, G and B, A and C, B and D, C and E, D and F sharp, and then we're back. Okay, so let's try that again. Now, if we keep those in mind and realize that there's going to be bass notes happening along with the melody. So let's just do it. Let's just put it all together. So here we go. Again, using finger picking, I'm going to pluck the first three strings along with first string 7th fret B, second string 8th fret G. Now we're going to let the 4th string open, keep ringing. Going to come up and play 10 and 12 on the first two strings. Now the second time we play 10 and 12, I'm going to throw in the open 4th. Okay, let's try that again. First, my thumb is hitting the open G, 3rd string, open, along with these two guys. Come up and hit the 10 and 12. Now hit it again, but add in the open 4th string for the D. And now come back with the open G here as we did before. Continuing, open G is on the bottom, open D, back to open G, now back to open D here, open 4th string along with that 3rd, 5 and 7. I'm borrowing the first two strings of the 3rd fret and I'm adding in the open 3rd string. So here we go again. because it repeats. Here comes the Gloria part in this iteration. Again, we're actually playing the melody here an octave higher than we did in the simpler one, and we're using thirds, so it's a little fuller. Okay, here we go. This is the Gloria part. Trying to get the guitar high enough. Here we go. 10 and 12, along with the open third string. Now, 13 and 12, along with the open sixth string. 8 and 10, along with the open fifth, A minor. 10 and 12, along with the open D for D major. 7 and 8, along with the open G. Now we've got, for C, I just decided to do, you're barring the first two strings, and you're going to be covering the C on the sixth. 5 and 7, along with the open D. And then this little baby D major here is as far as the second string. Open fourth string, third string, second fret, second string, third fret. And then we have In Excelsis Deo. Okay, what this is I'm taking it for granted that you can see what I'm doing here, and I'm just kind of announcing what I'm doing with the thumb on the bass string. So we have third string open G, fourth string open D, again third string open. Now I'm barring to cover the C, sixth string, 8th fret, open G, open D, open G. One more time from the top of this fingerstyle thing. Here comes the Gloria, 10 and 12 along with open G. 12 and 13 along with open sixth string E. 8 and 10 along with open A for A minor. 10 and 12 here along with open D. Open G. Now we're going to bar all the way across to catch the C. Open D. D major down here. So here we go. Open G with the thumb, open D with the thumb, open G again with the thumb, C on the sixth string with the thumb. So again, it's open G, open D. And then if you wanted to end with some kind of a flourish, there's a little line from Bach that I sometimes throw in. All that was second strings where it starts. It's kind of like an E minor arpeggio. In this case, it's kind of working as a G6, and then a D major. Oh, sorry. So I hope you enjoy Angels We Have Heard on High. Beautiful old Christmas carol. If you like it, give me a like. And if you haven't subscribed and you like this kind of stuff, even if you're new to chord melody and you really haven't played solo guitar before, I'm trying to break things down now and get more acclimated to beginners, people who haven't done this style before. A few days ago I put a couple of Christmas tunes on. You can check those out if you haven't seen them. Pretty soon I'm going to be taking a couple of old songs that have nice melodies and basic chords, and I'll be putting that up soon. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful holiday season, and we'll see you next time. Take care.